This video is sponsored by OneFootball, an app that is free to download on iOS and Android devices. This app will definitely help you out with FPL and the Champions League fantasy football. You'll be able to follow your favorite teams, find out the latest news, live scores, highlights, transfers, stats, and many more. If you're interested, there will be a link in the description below. Thank you. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football, and welcome to my video. It is time for Game Week 20 preview. Like always, we're going to go back to the previous game week and see how well my team did for that game week. Before I continue though, there's a couple of things that I wanted to mention. First up is just thank you so much. Thank you so much for this fantastic year. I'm nearly up to 17,000 subscribers, and for someone like me who's trying to get better at the game, it's just incredible. Thank you so much for the views. Thank you so much for the likes. I'll say around 99.9% of my comments are positives, and people there to gain advice, to help others. It's just been an incredible year. I just hope that I have helped someone out there, not just with FPL, but with entertainment or giving you guys something to watch while you are bored. But yeah, it's been incredible. Your support has completely changed the way I live. It has motivated me to create these videos. Like, I'm recording this in the morning. I haven't even got ready. And I'm doing it in the morning because I'm driven to do it. I'm passionate about the game. I'm passionate to learn. I'm passionate to get better, and I enjoy it. I absolutely enjoy it. Yes, there are some times where it's completely bad, like this game week. But we will try to figure out the best ways to kind of stop this little bit of a rot, because I had 2 bad game weeks, and to get better. And these kind of situations I absolutely love. And yeah, I love it. Thank you so much. Let's go, continue with the video, and let's hope that we can get a fantastic score in Game Week 20. So here we go. So let's go through Game Week 19 quite quickly, because we need to talk about Game Week 20. As you all know, the deadline is tomorrow. 34 points. Below the average of 37, and as you can see, my overall rank has dropped again up to 155,224. As you can see, 2 back-to-back bad game weeks has completely dropped me out of that 100k mark. So I need to stop this rot. I'm not saying my rank is terrible. I still feel like it's a fantastic position to be in, but I need to stop this from happening again and again so I don't drop too much. And I think I have figured out what's been happening. I got a lot of players in here that's done well for me in the previous game weeks, and right now it's just not performing. I need to move them along and get fresh faces. So let's go through the team quite quickly, and let's go into Game Week 20 and check what kind of transfers I have in mind. So Ryan with 2. Kelly with 2, Lundstrom with 2. Target was the only player that absolutely helped me out with his 6 points. Did not really expect it, Aston Villa to keep a clean sheet, but that was a massive bonus. Mane helping me out with an assist. A lot of people did tell me to kind of switch him to Salah, but I got no reason for me to do that unless I'm going for Salah and Mane, going for a double up on Liverpool players. Dele Alli, to be honest with you, he didn't actually look good. I mean, Tottenham didn't really actually play that well, but they still managed to get the points. They still managed to get the result with 8 points. Kevin De Bruyne will be playing tonight on a Friday afternoon. Madison with 1. So I basically wanted a Manchester United cover. And to be honest with you, having that 4 was actually the right thing, because Manchester United did really well. Rashford, Martial. And I thought, damn, I need to get a Manchester United player. Paul Pogba is coming back. Let's just remove Song. Easier option. brought him in, took this is a massive risk, and he only brought me 1 point. He only played the second half, sorry. And to be honest with you, he actually looked good. He took a couple of shots, and he nearly assisted Martial. Yeah, and he nearly scored. So that's not, like, from the eye test, it's actually not too bad. But I would rather have Rashford than Pogba. But you never know what can happen. And Tammy Abraham as my captain, another captain fell. And you know what, guys? I cannot predict Chelsea anymore. However, against Arsenal, that's actually a decent fixture for them. And it looks like they are doing better away than at home. You know what? I have no idea anymore. I have no idea. And then we got Jamie Vardy with only 2. Brendan Rodgers did say that he wants to rest Vardy. We all thinking that it could be this game against West Ham. Could be this Newcastle game, you know, giving him a longer rest. So he comes back fresh for this Southampton game. I have no idea. We are just predicting that could be this next game. And my subs, as you can see, are, arranged them perfectly right here. Mused with 1, Sionja with 0, and Rico didn't play because he was suspended. So that was my team. Really bad. And I'm actually out of the cup. Oh man, as you can see, this guy actually had Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think if I had Trent as well, no, I would have lost anyway because he does have Raul Jimenez. It's fine. These things can happen. I wasn't really focused on that, but I thought I'll mention it because I know some people are focused on it. But yeah, a terrible week. A terrible week. Let's go into Game Week 20 because I don't want to talk about Game Week 19 anymore. It has been bad. Removing Trent Alexander-Arnold has completely hurt my feelings. And looking at the team, it's actually not too bad. We've got Ryan in goal against Bournemouth, and I will be playing Rico against Brighton. So a decent game for one of these teams to get some kind of clean sheet. Sioncha against West Ham, another fantastic fixture for Leicester to keep a clean sheet. Kelly away against Southampton, I'm not 100% certain. I do have Matt Target here. And I don't really have a better option. Lundstrom could do well against Manchester City, but I think Manchester City could do really well at home against Sheffield United. So the back line is actually not too bad. There is, I really do want Trent Alexander-Arnold, but we'll see in a sec. Dele Alli against Norwich. You know what? I can see Tottenham scoring a lot of goals here. Even though if they haven't performed well, Norwich is not really the best team to kind of keep clean sheets. And maybe having Kane and having like a reliable captain option could be the way to go. Mane, I might even captain Mane here against Wolves. A great chance for him to do well. But Salah got more rest than Mane. We need to be careful with rotation here. And Kevin De Bruyne has got my captain here option against Sheffield United. Maddison away against West Ham, and Paul Pogba against Burnley away. Burnley hasn't been performing well. They're conceding a lot of goals. And Paul Pogba is fit and ready. I'm hoping that he will start. And hopefully that he can get some kind of returns. I wish I had Rashford instead of him. But yeah. Tammy Abraham against Arsenal. And we've got Jamie Vardy against West Ham. Now, the problem is, if I look at this team, it's actually not too bad. I do have a problem with my captain options. It's quite difficult to predict who will do well. And if there are some rotation, then Mane, maybe Vardy. Ali did take a little bit of a knock or had a little bit of a cramp at the end of the last game that they played against Brighton. So I need to hear some news on that before I make any kind of transfers. And my bench, Mac Target, could help me out here against Watford, but Watford is actually on a roll. They're performing really well with their new manager, and they can actually do well against Aston Villa. Aston Villa's got a little bit of a little bit of like extra points ahead of them in the relegation battle, but they're going to be there trying their best to kind of not lose. So it's not too bad, but there are a couple of players that I absolutely want. And maybe this is the problem here of doing really bad, is it kind of pushes people to take some hits, and then later on they keep dropping and dropping and they take more hits. And I want to try negating that. However, bringing the correct players could be the way to go. As you can see, I got 2.4 in the bank, so I got a lot of money. I can just do this and bring in Trent Alexander-Arnold immediately with one move. I'll put these transfer options in the comments below and I'll see what you guys think. Here's another option. Remove Muset and pull Pogba and bring in Harry Kane, captain him against Norwich at home. And as you can see, I got 4.8 and I can go for probably Cantwell. That is around 4.8. So there you go. I'll captain Harry Kane. I will play Maddison, Mane, Kevin De Bruyne, Ali, Abraham and Vardy. I'll put Cantwell as my first bench player. And if anyone gets injured or doesn't play at all, then I have a bench players here that could help me out. Well, my other options are is to remove Tammy Abraham, maybe go for Firmino, a little bit of a differential. A lot of people's thinking to get Mane or Salah. Maybe going with Firmino might be the best option. As you can see, he's 9.28% owned, so he will be a massive differential player. And he's been performing really well in his previous games. And as you can see, I can do that without taking a hit. What if we find out that Vardy is out the next game? I could even remove him and bring in Firmino, or I could go and get Harry Kane and captain him against Norwich. If I can do that, I think this will be a better plan. And then later on, I can take that -4 point hit and remove Paul Pogba, bring in Rashford. And as you can see, I got 5.3 in the bank remaining that I can go and get a cheap midfielder to kind of like cover this area. So that was about it. I think the best thing for me to do is wait for the press conferences. Plus, we've got Wolves against Manchester City this afternoon. So yeah, I need to wait a little bit more before I make any kind of transfers. If I find out that I've got a few players that are out, then I need to make some adjustments to that and actually get a decent team set up for game week 20. 2 back-to-back bad game weeks. Is it going to be a third? I have no idea. Let's see what happens. I wish you the best for game week 20 and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.